Okay, so in another video I was talking about my experiences with the last guided meditation that I did, and it's just kind of like I'm just trying to figure out if my experience was legit or not. I don't know. Um, all right, so yeah, I noticed I just been thinking about stuff like prior this COVID thing becoming, mass panic. Like, I was working at the place when we were joking about coronavirus every time someone coughed or sneezed, whatever. Like, but I remember I didn't last very long at that job. I had severe anxiety and panic and, um, like, I, my, what's it called? Shit. When someone's talking to you and it doesn't make sense, like you can't, processing my oral processing was horrible. I couldn't understand what people were saying to me, partially because everyone was on the phone and like there was talking all around me, and then there's this person on a bad connection. So it's just like, I don't know what you're saying and I don't know how to handle the situation because I don't have enough time to just, like, I could have just put you on hold and then thought about it. But I just feel really bad putting people on hold because just like you're experiencing a shitty situation. It was a air conditioner repair place, so it was like hot. People from Queensland were calling, so obviously it's a lot hotter than Melbourne. And it's just like your air conditioner won't be fixed for a while because the parts are stuck in China, and there's nothing we can do about it. It is not a good situation for anyone. And anyway, so yeah, I was struggling at work with all that, not being able to hear people. I was zoning out like a lot. Like I zone out a lot anyway, but because it's like a work situation, it's kind of different because, well, obviously boss noticed and that's why I got let go. Um, but as I was zoning back in, I forgot like what I was doing last, and I forgot how to do my task. Well, I was still very new to the job and I'd learned lots of new skills, and lots of new things to do. So it was just really like, oh shit, what am I doing now? How do I do it? Yeah, I was learning new stuff on my job, which I've done a little bit of, but I'm not, like, every company's got different uses for it. So it's just like, I wasn't quite set on exactly the task. Like, I didn't have a full grasp yet. Like, I was still like, okay, I sort of know how to do this, but yeah, I still didn't have a knowledge of the terminology and what that means. And when someone says do a credit, like what part of my job to enter that into, like, okay, that was really, I was only starting to grasp that, so it was just kind of like I wasn't progressing as much as they wanted me to, I guess. I don't know. And I could see I was struggling and stuff. But outside of work, I was stressing out because, I was working 5 days and it's just like, shit, when am I supposed to manage my fibromyalgia and mental health? There are only, like, I only have Saturdays to do both. And it just freaked me out. It's like, shit, where the fuck am I going to find a physio that, or works on Saturdays? Okay, I had Jade. Oh, I shouldn't say her name. Anyway, she was a, fuck, I don't even know what the term was, so it doesn't matter. Um, anyway, type of pain specialist that wasn't a physio. It was a, yeah. And she worked on Saturday, so I could have gone back to her, which was fine. Because she was still giving me exercises and stuff. So it was very similar to physio, but different. So I could have seen Jade for that. But then mental health, there are some psychologists that work on Saturday. I didn't want to have a full day of just like mental health and pain management, like take up the whole Saturday, and I was just like, then I have to find a psychiatrist, and like I don't know any psychiatrists that work on Saturdays or after hours. I'm just like, But I was just like, oh, luckily, at least I can go to a GP after hours. So it was just like, oh, cool. So I was starting to figure out how my life's going to go. And then suddenly they're just like, I'm sorry. Like literally the day after I went to the GP and Centrelink and trying to sort out how my life's going to look from here, the next day I was like, I'm sorry. So, which is kind of good. It's a blessing in disguise because even though I really liked the people and it was a good, like, the data entry part of it was something I really like. Like, I learned that, okay, this is something I want to do. It's like a job I'm happy to come in and do, but not, like, I can't do full time. Like, this is a thing of, like, I can't, like, right now, I need no more than 4 days a week. So that was a learning thing of, I can't work in a place where I am multitasking to that level. Like, that was beyond hospitality level. Like, yes, I had a breakdown at Crown, but I feel like, well, obviously I lasted there more than 2 years, but that was like for Crown, because it was the last 6 months before I left was just horrible. Like, there was so many different changes and more expectations and people leaving, and it was just too much. And I was just like, I don't want to be part of this. I can't, like, yeah. Anyway, the whole point was I was panicking about my own life, and then not too long after, there's this whole global panic, and it just kind of like makes you think, okay, maybe we are all like interconnected and one, and like, well, I was thinking about this, like, why there's so much depression and mental health is because we're all just putting it out there and making like depression memes and stuff, and it's just like we're all like talking about it, so we're putting out all this negative energy, so maybe it's a real thing. And so obviously, yeah, I feel like it was just built up. Like, even though I wasn't necessarily panicking about the virus, I was panicking about my life in general. And now suddenly everyone in the world is like, not everyone, but a lot of people in the world are not having a good time. So I'm really trying to focus on like mental health and spiritual wellness and stuff, and really trying to, you know, excuse me, focus on like gratitude, mindfulness, and just, you know, taking things, just, you know, seeing the good in more things. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm like really trying to focus on that. It's just like, well, if I can't be out there working and earning money, I may as well be working on bettering myself, which I've gotten back into yoga, which is, yeah, kind of, I'm not feeling like before when I was doing the yoga, I'd feel kind of better and like less pain, but it's not, I know it takes a while, like you have to do it for a while before you feel the effects. It's just like anything. But yeah, I'm at that point where it's just like, pain, and I'm trying to release that and, you know, go for little walks and yeah, trying to eat more fruits and veg, which, yeah, not a huge, well, I'm not a huge fan of eating. Yeah, I don't know, food doesn't excite me unless it's like bad food for some, I guess that's like everyone. yeah, I don't know. It's just, that's why it's so hard for me to make decisions about what do you want for dinner. Like, I don't know. Food is, it's just one of those tasks you have to do, or at least like I have to do because I don't know how to survive on like sun energy and water. Like, I don't know. Uh, Not at that level of spiritualness. I don't know if I'll ever get there or if I want to. I don't know. But yeah, just little realizations that have been happening. I mean, I've before this corona thing spent like a lot of time by myself anyway, so but like and been trying to work on myself anyway, but I don't know. I think I'm putting a higher priority on spiritual now, maybe. Uh, like I'm listening to more people talk about it and reading more rather than just doing meditations and playing with rocks. um, but yeah, just trying to understand the world and myself and all that. That's what I'm currently doing. And yeah, so I'm putting this video out there just um so my spirit guides can hear me and guide me towards things and people that will help me better myself, basically. um yeah, that's pretty much it.